2025 is one of the most anticipated years for LEGO Star Wars ever because it is the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and because of that, a lot of people are expecting LEGO to make some sets to celebrate the anniversary of the film, and it is currently July 2024, and we've actually already got our first bit of information for LEGO Star Wars in 2025. Thanks to Childish Landino Chronicles on Instagram, a list of the 2025 January wave has surfaced. It doesn't show any of the names of the sets, it just shows the prices and piece counts. However, one set is heavily rumored to be coming out in January that I will talk about in a minute. But first off, the one thing you might notice is that we're actually finally getting a big January wave again. The last few years we haven't been getting many sets on January. Last year we just got 2, and then in 2023 we just got 3, I'm pretty sure. And it looks like in 2025 we are going to get 6, which I am very happy about because I missed the January waves. And honestly, your best guess is as good as mine as to what these sets are gonna be. Like I just said, there is one set that is heavily rumored for January, and it is, yes, an ARC 170. And according to this list right here, if the ARC 170 is a standalone set, I'm pretty sure it'll be the $70 set with 497 pieces. And the reason I say that is because the 2010 model had 396 pieces for only $60, so just about 100 more pieces for $10 more makes sense to me. So again, if the ARC 170 is a standalone set, I think it'll be the 7540 to $70 set. Although if it is a versus set, there obviously is that $100 set being set number 75403 with 1048 pieces. And the reason I say this as a versus set is just because I can't really see LEGO fitting 1000 pieces into one starfighter. So I mean, if the ARC 170 is the set, it has to be a versus set in my mind. But there always is the chance that it won't be a versus set. It could be just a large vehicle or some large ship. We just don't know yet. But if this does happen to be a versus set with an ARC 170, I think the sort of obvious prediction is an ARC 170 and a Vulture droid, or an ARC 170 and a Tri-droid, or maybe even an ARC 170 or 2 of each of those droid starfighters. And the reason I say 2 of each is because if you look at the piece count, I can see them making an ARC 170 with 500 to 600 pieces, but I would genuinely be very surprised if they could cram 400 to 500 pieces into one Vulture droid or one droid Tri-fighter. So that's why I'm suggesting that we might get 2 Vulture droids in an ARC 170 or 2 Tri-droids in an ARC 170. But still, like I said, this might not be a versus set at all. It could just be a big ship or big vehicle. We don't know. And again, if the alleged ARC 170 happens to be a standalone, I think it'll be the $70 set. And as for the rest of the sets go on the list, $45 for 290 pieces. I have no idea what that's going to be. That is a pretty bad price per piece ratio, so I imagine it'll be a set with big pieces. So think of a starfighter or ship in Star Wars that would use pretty large pieces if you're trying to figure out what this set might be. And then you also got 2 18+ sets, one for $50 with 450 pieces and the other for $70 with 559 pieces. And based off of recent years, I think it's safe to assume that both of these are probably going to be MIDI scale sets. One might be a diorama, but I feel like LEGO would save the dioramas for the May wave of 2025, so I'm guessing that these 2 18+ sets are both going to be MIDI scale. And honestly, again, your best guess is as good as mine for these 2 sets. A lot of people really want a MIDI scale Venator to go with the invisible hand from last year, so I think that would work really well for the $70 18+ set. Although for the $50 one, just throw any type of guess you want out there, I guess. I honestly have no idea. And these might not even be MIDI scale sets. I could be wrong. They might both be dioramas, who knows. And then lastly, we have the $30 4+ set with 92 pieces. And honestly, I don't think anyone cares about 4+ sets, so I'm not even going to worry about what this is going to be. But I mean, if you care, here's the information about it. Anyways, guys, this is our first LEGO Star Wars information of 2025. Let me know what you think these sets are going to be down in the comments below. If you're new, please consider subscribing. And if you want to check out more of my videos, you see them on the screen right now.